And how's it going, YouTube? Checking you out here. Today we are here at the Apple Store. There's a huge line behind me right now. It's literally behind the whole store. Now we're gonna take you guys a closer look. This is gonna be a first impression on the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. So let's get to it. All right, guys. Now here is someone. Who are you? What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan. This is Dylan right here. He's on the back of the line of the Apple Store now, and it took us a while to walk around the whole store. So this is Dylan, and why are you trying to get the iPhone 6, or is it the iPhone 6 Plus?
I'm actually going for the 6 Plus probably, but I won't know for sure until I actually get my paws on them.
All right. So did you pre-order?
I didn't.
Okay. Well, apparently they've been sold out. How do you feel about that?
Well, the Plus has been limited supply. I know some stores in Australia were reporting only getting a single Plus for walk-ins, and thing is, I have a little bit of insider information that there are in fact still Pluses in stock at this store, so that's why I don't feel bad about standing in line right now. And
your purpose of getting the Plus, is it because of the bigger screen? You were an Android before, or were you always an Apple product person?
I was actually an employee at Apple until 2 weeks ago, so I've been an Apple fan for a while. The reason I'm getting the Plus though is not the screen. I'd actually much preferred if I prefer the 6 size, but the 5 Plus or the 6 Plus has that better camera on it with the focus pixels and everything. So that's my big concern.
Because what I know is that both cameras actually have the same resolution. It's just the only difference is that the screen resolution is different. The 6 only has 720p, and the 6 Plus has 1080p.
Yeah. So the screen resolution is the same, or excuse me, not the screen resolution, but the megapixels on the camera is. But the 6 Plus has two different things that are different. One is it actually has optical image stabilization, which means the lens and the elements physically move to stabilize. And the second thing is the focus pixels that Apple made a big thing about in their conference, which allows it to have a faster and quicker, more accurate autofocus, especially during video.
All right. So as we saw, I saw some footage there at the Apple keynote. That thing looked like it was actually on a stabilizer rig. Is that really how it looks?
Exactly. So you kind of think of it almost like the camera suspended in there by a couple of springs, and then there's actually something that moves it around to keep it in the exact same spot as you're moving the phone while you're taking the camera or the picture. Well,
that's something actually pretty awesome that I think it's going to be on the new iPhone 6 Plus. And obviously I can't do that on my DSLR unless I have an expensive rig to stabilize my image. Now, is that a big game changer for the video community? We'll see that in the future. And Dylan, pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so see you guys next time. And how's it going, guys? Here I have Greg Schrader. Is that your name?
Greg Schrader.
Greg Schrader. Now here we are in the middle of the line now, and there's still a few ways to go throughout the Apple Store so you can get the iPhone 6 and then 6 Plus. Now he's actually held the iPhone 6 Plus. Is it just a 6 or 6 Plus?
It was a 6 Plus.
It was a 6 Plus. And how did you like that?
Well, I'm more interested in the camera than the actual phone.
Okay. Because of the image stabilization?
Yeah, pretty much. It's the mechanical stabilization in the 6 Plus. And if they would put it in a small phone, I'd probably buy that phone as well.
So apparently that's the main difference in what's making people buy the bigger phone, the 6 Plus, other than its 1080p resolution. As we interviewed someone else before, they wanted the 6 Plus because of that image stabilization. So is that the only reason you want the 6 Plus, or is it the bigger screen, or?
Well, if I don't get it, I'd be wasting my 2-year contract. And we've had Verizon for about 20 years or 15 years, so there's no point not getting it and selling this other one online. So it's basically like a free phone, so why not?
But yeah, that's all the time we have today. So what was your name again?
Greg Schrader.
Greg Schrader, nice to have you on camera. So I'll see you guys next time.
All right, thanks.
Okay guys, so here we have Spencer. He just bought the iPhone 6. Now, he's being nice to us today and is gonna let us do an exclusive first look unboxing for you guys. So thank you, Spencer. How do you feel?
I'm pretty excited. I pre-ordered, so I wasn't really in line or anything.
Oh, okay.
I just showed up and went right in.
Okay, so you didn't have to wait like the other people since midnight or 2 days ago.
No.
Okay, see, there's been some people in there waiting since midnight, and I asked to interview them, but they didn't want to do an interview, so we got someone better with an iPhone.
Enhanced.
So this is the actual box right here. There is no picture, surprisingly. I don't know if this is the first people that got it. It doesn't have a picture or anything. It just has like a little indent of the actual phone, and it just says iPhone. It doesn't say iPhone 6 like the iPhone 5 and 5S used to say. And we got the 64 gig. So let's get to the unboxing. Okay guys, so here we have the actual box. As I said, there is no picture in the front. It just has a white front and the 3D look in the front. And the iPhone says on the back, this is a 64 gig. And we're gonna open it. I forgot my unboxing knife, so we're just gonna use a little key here. I don't want to damage the box. Okay. Now that struggle's done with the unboxing, we're gonna take the top off here. And here is the iPhone 6 Gold version. Now it does come with this plastic covering on the side. Here's the gold. It has a nice white edging on the sides. It's very nice. It looks similar to the iPod Touch versions, but with a bigger screen. I'm gonna put this to the side real quick. With the accessories it comes with is its usual Apple Buds. No, it does not come with Beats earphones because Apple wants to use their earphones themselves. And it still comes with its charger, the same connections, everything's the same. So accessories has not changed, but the phone itself. So let's take a closer look at the phone. And here we have it, folks, the back of the iPhone 6. This is the gold version right here. This is the camera right here. It does stick out of the body, but it looks very nice. It's very sleek and nice. The Apple is actually gold now, and everything is nice and sleek, and I like that white design on the sides. I believe the black version is going to have that same detailing, so everything is nice. There's some new speakers installed in there. Power button is now on the side instead of the top because the phone is actually bigger, so it's more comfortable to turn on the phone. And everything is much more slimmer. The glass is actually curved from the top, so there's no more sharp edges, no more uncomfortable feeling. Everything is going to be much more smoother. And as you can see here to the left is the iPhone 5S. That's how thick it is compared to the iPhone 6. It is much more thinner. And from the top view, you can see how much bigger the iPhone 6 is. Now imagine the 6 Plus is actually bigger than the 6. So it's a very nice new design. And I like it. The gold stands out a little more than the iPhone 5S does. So everything's nice about it. I actually got to go inside the Apple Store. They did not let me record inside, but I got to record with one of their other phones next to it, and I just airdropped it to my phone. So pretty sneaky there. And here in my hand, I actually have the iPhone 6 Plus. This fits perfect in my hand, I believe. And you can do landscape mode, which I think is awesome. And this is the difference between my phone, the 5, compared to the 5S. That thing is a big major upgrade. So, and here's the lineup here. You can see right here, it's from iPhone 5 to 6 and to 6 Plus. So these are the major differences in sizes. I don't believe it's a major difference in actual sizes. So yeah, I actually like the Plus. I was thinking I was not gonna like it since it was just 2.4 inches smaller than my iPad mini, but other than that, I think I'm gonna get this in the future. So that's something I'm gonna be looking into. So yeah, that's all the time we have for today, folks. If you guys have any more questions, please leave your comments below. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, see ya.